How's it going, everybody? Yeah, I have to actually let you know and tell you about some of the information that I left out. I left out some information on creating an inhabitable zone on Mars, and the only way we can create an inhabitable zone on Mars is if we plant greenery. So if we plant green life. So if we start a system where we have to do the only way a way we can create an inhabitable zone on Mars, to create oxygen on Mars, is if we start sending soil to Mars, clean soil, through this bed of oxygen that I was talking about, this oxygen zone that we create and plant towards Mars. So what we do is we start sending oxygen towards Mars, and we just plant it in space, and astronauts can sip from this oxygen and build every day and have endless amounts of oxygen, and endless supplies of oxygen. So we build a field of oxygen towards Mars that gives the astronauts an endless supply of oxygen to build stronger and better every day. And we build beds that astronauts can sleep in, and we can actually build jetpacks that can help astronauts push their beds through space towards Mars while they build. All they do is push. All we're gonna do is start sending soil, which is really important. This is very important, is that we start sending soil towards Mars. We start sending soil to Mars, and we work with our beds, we sleep in our beds, and we have endless amount of supply of oxygen. And it's all the way to Mars. This oxygen supply is a zone of oxygen that is spread all the way to Mars. And once we spread the oxygen to Mars, astronauts can just start sending and working soil and supplies and equipment to Mars, which is very important. So once we build a field of oxygen, an oxygen field zone, an OFZ, we can have built jetpacks that can help us push our beds towards Mars, and we can live in space in the graveyard. This is a graveyard that I'm speaking about, and we can start pushing astronauts to space, and we start pushing astronauts to Mars. We start pushing equipment and supplies to Mars, like soil, equipment to build homes and build sustainable housing for astronauts to work on Mars, and we can start building an inhabitable zone on Mars. And how we do that is by planting soil on the surface of Mars, and then start planting green life, start planting wildlife, start planting greenery. And the more greenery we plant, the more oxygen we start to create. Now, if we did that, we can create an inhabitable zone on Mars. It would take some time. In exactly 5 years from now, Mars could be cured of on oxygen and have created oxygen, because we could build a field of oxygen, the OFZ, the oxygen filled zone, all the way to Mars, so astronauts have a trail of oxygen all the way to Mars, and they have beds that they sleep in. You can even sleep in your suit. It'd be so cool to sleep in your suit and just like work and sleep in your suit and have a heated suit that you can work in and just have this endless amount of oxygen that you just fill up every day, and just all you do is sleep in your suit and work towards Mars and push material to Mars. In about 5 years from now, we could have oxygen on Mars because we push so much material through the OFZ that could have enough astronauts create enough soil and plant enough soil to create enough greenery to create enough oxygen to create an habitable zone on Mars. Exactly 5 years from now, we could have a new planet. But we have to work quickly. And with a spaceship design that I'm halfway through creating right now, which is sharp rocket cylinders that are controlled by levers that create spark, that have a control unit, which is a control block panel or a hologramic arm panel, which would be a panel the size of 20 phones, but that is very light on your arm, or the size of 10 phones that is very light on your arm. It's like a big phone on your arm that you control your jetpacks with. And how you can create jetpack is by this idea on creating a spaceship. This idea of a spaceship that I'm creating. I'm going to let you know because I'm going to build one. I'm going to be building a spaceship. Yes, I am. I'm going to be doing that with NASA, and I'm actually getting my way through school to get to NASA because NASA is very important. It's very important to me. People that are smart. So I'm going to build my ship, and I'm going to teach NASA, if I can, on how to build space equipment or space exploration vehicles, which is a control block panel that starts to spark by levers that are connected to a control block panel. It's a control block panel that is connected to levers that create a spark to sharp rocket cylinders. It's really important, and this is Destiny. If you guys are with me, then everybody in Destiny, to create Destiny, you have to create your own ship. To have your own ship is where we become galactic in space. Now they're building Artemis. Artemis is a station on the moon that they harvest moon water to survive off of, and it's going to be a school in space, and it is a station on the moon. And there's the Gateway they just put up. NASA just put up the new space station in between Earth and the moon, which is called the Gateway. It takes astronauts from Earth to the moon through the gateway that connects astronauts from Earth to the moon. But then there's the bridge. The bridge is going to take you just outside of Earth's atmosphere all the way to the Gateway. And the bridge is really cool. And if you want to be awesome and you want to be galactic, then get enrolled for NASA, get into NASA, and be part of the Gateway. Be a part of the bridge. And you can actually build the bridge, and you can be galactic and build a bridge every day and work up in space and build a bridge. Now there's a station on the moon, which is Artemis. Now there's the Gateway they just put up that connects Earth to the moon. And there is the bridge that takes you just outside of Earth's atmosphere to the Gateway, which is just before the moon. Now, if you're smart and you want to be Destiny, you want to be galactic, you want to be part of school in space, then you build a ship. It doesn't have to be large. It can be very easy. You can build a very light ship, and that is Ranger. And if you're really smart, you can build an easy ship that can just take you towards space. Now, I will teach you. I will teach you all. And the other thing is that I can fly. I can fly. I learned how to fly. I can actually fly. Anyways, if you're with me, then you are Destiny.